Right, I'm here. Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, let me see. Because you don't hear the TV, right? You don't hear the TV at all. Oh, okay. Let me see how the stream works. Oh yeah, I can hear the music on the stream now. Well, it will start in 5 minutes, supposedly. Yeah, but maybe. Uh, um, let's see. No, on the YouTube. Uh, yeah, yeah. I don't hear anything on YouTube anymore. Wait. No, no, no. Can hear ourselves, bro. Nope. Nothing. Should we start the stream when the teams are working on? So should I follow commentary on YouTube then, or on the Vero stream? No, yeah, I can hear ourselves on YouTube now. Fuck. Yeah, that's better now. Really? Well, this is the big one for the Dragoons, right? It's probably the biggest club we've played against, and yeah, was really looking forward to this for quite a while now. So really stoked about this one. Yeah, they have been asking the whole week about the pyro, if we can allow that in the stadium. So it was entirely up to the groundsman. Apparently he was happy with it. I'm not sure how happy he is about it right now, but I'm sure they'll be fine.
Alright, here we go. United kickoff. Long ball swung out to the right hand side. Collected, and Dragoons get hold of the ball and play out to the right. It's played down the line here for Vozelniak, but easily played back by FC United. Oh, and United are through here early. Don't know, did he look offside there, Alex?
That was a close call. Unfortunately, we've seen a lot of those that are given, but this time we're lucky.
That's an awkward looking ball there, which Malonga flicks on. It's easily claimed by United though. And I think that was a kind free kick there by the referee to the Dragoons. It looked like Drobny put his foot in, and I think he was just a bit too slow to the challenge there. So the Dragoons get a free kick here. And here's Arkashian on the ball. It looks like he's played it straight out of play. So it looks like we've got Munro and Oliver at centre back here. Played it to Hall. And Dragoons are sitting deep here. United have got controlling the ball. It's a great pass out to the left to Hall. Hall looks for the run through. And, ooh. Ball's in the air here. Cleared by Chandran. Malonga's on the ball. He's tried to play a quick ball forward there, but it's easily intercepted, and United get the ball back. It's played back to Boys in goal. And they've already started to impose their authority on the game, and it looks like the Dragons are going to have a hard game ahead of them. Ennis, the captain, plays it back to the centre back. And that's nearly gone through. It's out wide here to Pavel Zuk. He's played it forward here, and Elliott couldn't get on the end of the ball due to good covering by Akashian. It's going to be a corner for FC United. What do you reckon of this start so far, Alex? As much as you expected from the Dragoons?
So far, exactly as per the game plan, Dragoons will be sitting deep. Obviously, this will be a tough game, and trying to play from the back as the Dragoons usually do is going to be risky. So probably they're going to stay deep and try to play the counter.
It's played short there by Ennis and went out for a throw-in after. He's played it to Fitzmartin here, who's swung across in. It's missed there by a centre-back. Dragoons are lucky to get away with it. It's back here with Hall, who's played it out to, I think it's Elliott. And that's a nice little flick forward. And it's gone back inside. Second shot. Good save there by Marchin. And another corner for FC United, who are putting the pressure on very early in the game. It looks like it's going to be Ennis to go across to take this corner. Assuming it's going to be an out-swinging corner. Corner comes in, and it's just a clip the head of, I believe that was Oliver. It's come back all the way to Hall. Oh, Chandran's intercepted the ball there. There's a chance for a counter-attack. It's played out wide here to Malonga. He's tried an ambitious attempt there. I think that was a good opportunity for the Dragoons there, Alex, to counter.
Yeah, maybe Malonga should have had a little bit more patience there, but it's good that they're trying. This is something unusual from the Dragoons to put a shot out towards goals so early in the game. So yeah, hopefully we're going to see more of that.
So Juk playing it back to Griffiths. And he's played the ball over the top here. A couple of United players running for it. And Fitzmartin's been called offside there. I think that looks really tight. Once again, Dragoons getting lucky, I think, there with an offside call. Drobny over the ball here. Ooh, a hefty challenge there on Chandran, and the referee gives a yellow card to Elliott. I think set pieces will be a big opportunity for Dragoons to actually play them well at Semzel into this game. So let's see how they can make an impact here. For Rabasco to take the free kick. And he hits the man in the wall. It's going to be number 43, Missy, with the throw-in. Throws it down the line to Chandran, who's easily taken care of by Juk. So Missy throws it to Voselnik. And he's easily crowded out, and it's played back to the goalkeeper by Griffiths. It's hit long here. Arkashian lets the ball bounce, and it's allowed Elliott to get through here on goal. And he's put it wide. Went out for a throw-in. It's going to be taken by Billavold here. Just throwed it down the line, but easily claimed by FC United here. Headed clear by Drobny. And Juk at right back. Plays it back to Monroe. Back to Juk. And Monroe flicks it back. To Oliver, who's played it out to Hall. FC United in control here, Alex.
Yeah, it seems like they don't want to risk anything early on in the game. Obviously, they see the defense of the Dragoons and they're trying to just take their time and try to build up and open their defense.
Griffiths on the ball. He's played it back to the FC United centre half, so we've not had much to do so far. Out wide to Hall here on the left. It's a good interception there by Drobny. But it's back again with FC United as they're camped in the Dragoons half here. It's Pavel Juk here at right back. Back to Monroe. Plays it on to Oliver. And with Hall again. FC United playing really patient here. And as I say that, a great ball over the top there to Elliott, who's onside. Lays it off to Juk. He's pulled it back here to Gabidon, and he's just launched it over the bar there. I think that was a good opportunity for Elliott, who's been very lively so far in this game. He's already picked up a yellow card, and he's got in behind the Dragoons a couple of times and had a shout for a big penalty as well. So opportunity here for the Dragoons. Chandran plays it through to Missy on the left wing. He swung it into Vozelnik and he's flicked it on. He's gone out for a goal, Pete. Boys on the ball. There's no pressure here from the Dragoons, allowing FC United to just bring the ball out. That's nice interplay there, but cut out by Lemon. Malonga wins the ball and onto Farabosco. It's cut out by Juk, but the Dragoons have the ball back with Drobny. He plays onto Chandran. Chandran under pressure here from FC United. He won the ball back from him. It's a great ball over the top and well dealt with by Lemon. Sarkashian on the ball here. He's looking long for Vashelnik. Easily cut out there. Elliot plays it down the line here to Fitzmartin, who's called offside.
I think it's already the fourth offside for FC United. They're trying to play these balls over because the Dragoons defense is so far being really crowded and really tight.
Oh, it's a great ball through, and FC United have another chance here, and they've taken the lead. I think that was Bellardo with the goal there.
Yeah, so in the end it was a through pass that was able to open the defense. Fairly easy ball there for the attacker, got plenty of time in front of goal, so he just put it past the keeper. So that's 1-0 for United, 12 minutes into the game.
I think the Dragoons need to get a hold of the ball more. You saw a couple of minutes ago the FC United fans were cheering every pass they were making. Here's Missy, he's crowded out but managed to find Forabasco, who's got sent Vaselnik through. And he went down claiming for a foul, but nothing given.
Fairly similar play to the one from United that led to the United goal just minutes ago. Unfortunately, Martin was not able to get full control of that ball.
Oh, and there's another through ball here onto the number 7, who's put it wide. I'm being reliably informed by YouTube that number 7 is Morris and not Elliot, as we were given. I think the Dragoons have got to be careful here. They've started to open up and it's becoming easier and easier. Wow.
And another chance there for United within the space of 1 minute. The Dragoons are already looking shaky. They need to get a grip on the game really quickly, otherwise it will be really difficult to come back from this one.
It's Farabasco on the ball to Malonga, who's played it out to the right wing back Billival. He's played it inside here to Chandran, who's under pressure. But he's found Malonga here. Nice trickery by Malonga, but he ran the ball out of play. And it'll be a throw-in. The Dragons winning the ball back here up high. It's good defending there. And Malonga winning the ball here. He's tried too much, and FC United get the ball away here. Keeper did well to come off his line, regardless of the offside being called. So the Dragoons here with the free kick. Drobny stepping over the ball. He's played it to Akashian here on the close touchline. On to Missy, but it's easily picked up by Morris. Juk wins the ball back, and it's out for a Dragoons throw here, just inside the United half. Throw taken long by Akashian, but that's easy for the FC United defence to deal with. It's launched forward here. Nifty touch. And United have won the ball back high up here, and it's a great ball through here for Bellardo, but he's called offside.
Again, a really close one there. When a similar play like the one from the goal, this time the Dragoons were lucky and hit a high line, and the United player was called offside. But it was a close one, and I wouldn't be surprised if they keep trying this way.
Well, it's another free kick from offside for the Dragoons. There's been more offsides than fouls in this game. Launch long, and see, easy for FC United to pick up the ball there. And it's hit down the left hand side here, and a big mistake there. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. Looked like that was going into the bottom corner there.
Yeah, Alberta just managed to put a leg to it enough to just work the corner for United. But again, a big chance, and the Dragoons seems to be, the whole defense seems to be under more and more pressure for United. Going to be Charlie Ennis again in the corner.
He's looking to play it short to Fitzmartin here. Fitzmartin swings it in, and oh, it's just missed everyone. It was cleared away, and it's gone all the way back to boys and goal. And he's played it out to left back, Hall. Just try to play a long ball forward. Akashian's dealt with it easily. There's Malonga. He wanted a free kick, but he's not going to get one. It's Billavold who's played it forward. Malonga who's managed to get up. And a bit of a tussle there, and he's given away a free kick.
Finally, the smoke cleared on that side of the pitch, and the traveling fans can actually watch the game.
Oh, there's another through ball here. But the Dragoons keeper's aware and off his line. I think he's going to have to be doing that a lot tonight to keep the score down. And it's FC United with the ball here in the Dragoons half, as they have had for most of this game. It's out here on the left. Neat bit of trickery there to get the ball into midfield. It's a good tackle there by Malonga, who's played it quickly forward to Vaselnik. It's a chance to counter for the Dragoons. And he's tried to beat them for pace, but unfortunately FC United defenders covered well there. Ball out to the right back, Pavel Zhuk here. Wow. Sorry, folks. Looks like there's been a power cut.
I suppose now's the time for pyro again, and maybe that will help to shed some light on the pitch.
Put some money in the meter.
So we have a live update from the pitch, folks. The groundsman is looking into this, and by all accounts, we should have power back in a couple of minutes.
Let's have a look at the YouTube chat and thank everyone for watching. We've got 340 people watching the game. So I'm just looking at some of the names. Callum Scott says it's a good tactic from the Dragoons. This. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, you can't score if you can't see the ball. So at least we're trying to hide it from United this way, because they had the majority of it in the first 20 minutes of the game.
So we got Tommy. Who else? We got Aaron. Put some money in the meter.
€2 in the meter there.
Neil Sykes as well. Yeah, we've got FC United from Kenya.
FC United will play in the dark, like the Spartans.
So we've got a fan from Kenya, a fan from Belfast, FC United fans. Thanks for watching. Unfortunately, we're not watching much right now. Got a fan from Lewis who are playing tomorrow. Lee Harris. Good luck to your team tomorrow, Lee.
The atmosphere in the stadium seems to be great, though.
Paul from Wigan saying FC United should be out of sight, and he's right. Paul is asking, are there any qualified Sparkies amongst the FC United travelling support?
And we seem to have Rohit Chandran fans as well in the YouTube chat.
I think that's Rohit's friend who's trying to set him up with some girl in the chat.
He's one of the more popular players from Dragoons, don't you think, Ash?
He definitely is here. He's got a bit of international following from Dubai and India. The FC United fans are in good voice. Probably because Krakow is a great place to drink alcohol, and I'm sure a lot of them are probably 10-15 pints deep. We'll try to keep you up to date with what we hear from the groundsman. At the moment, I think he's, trying to do something.
Paul in the chat is saying that Elliot Morris is a qualified engineer. Maybe he can have a look at it.
And Lee Croft says he's watching this game instead of hanging out with his mum for her 80th birthday. I don't know what to say to that, Les, sorry. Not Lee, Les. I'm not sure what to say. Maybe you don't like your mum. Alright, Ray from Spain. Connor, we're not sure who didn't pay the bill, mate.
To be honest, Connor, we don't know because they're charging us an arm and a leg for every match, so we're not really sure why they haven't bothered with paying the electricity there.
Got Darren from Bradford. Thanks for watching, Darren. Hope you're enjoying the darkness. Fair enough, he celebrated last night. That's a good way to get around it. Alright, someone's got a torch. Maybe we can just attach it to the bull. We're sorry, Jude. Your 9-year-old will have to stay up later now.
I think the game will go way past curfew tonight, unfortunately.
Wazzy says, get the candles out. Unfortunately, this is Krakow. All the candles are taken by the churches. Glazers cut the power, I heard. Yeah, Gary Neville just said that on Twitter, that it's the Glazers' fault.
Gabi Munoz is saying that this wouldn't have happened at Norwegian. Gabi is our injured goalkeeper. Yes, Gabi, that's true, but in all fairness, this is pretty much the same power that the Norwegian Lights has, so doesn't really make a difference.
Ashton wants Rohit to marry his sister. How old's your sister, Ashton? We can pass on your message. Got someone doing a shout out to Steve Torpy.
Let me make another call to the ground to see what's happening.
Shout out to Lee Poxon. Lee Poxon, True Red. Wayne's got a nice idea to put a bell in the ball. Ashton says his sister is old enough to be his wife. Please tell him the Oxide boys love him and are supporting him. Oof, sounds a bit heavy that. Lowe's got another suggestion. Get a few cars to line up with full beams on.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have an update from the ground. What actually happened is that the smoke from the pyro has set off the fire alarm in the stadium, and that knocked off the lights. So you can probably hear the fire alarm going as well. So they're working on it at the moment, trying to shut off the emergency system and turn the light back on. But we don't really know how long that's going to be, probably another 5-10 minutes.
Do some more shout outs. One from Joe for Mike Oxmall. A shout out from Miles to Joseph. JM says Paul Donahue sells torches, 3 for a fiver. Which market's that? Shout out from Harry to Matt the Swansea fan in Wales. I mean, I don't really know any Swansea fans from outside Wales. Connor says get some high vises on. Callum Scott, fire alarm turned off the lights, safety is key. Callum, this is Poland. And Fishing Fiend wants a shout out to BJ. And that's an interesting shout out, but I hope BJ is BJ and not the BJ I'm thinking of. I can assure you, Connor, that they are still playing the game, and FC United have been called offside 25 times since the lights went off. Ashton's watching from Toronto, Canada, and supporting the Dragoons. Good on you, Ashton. What time is it? Shouldn't you be in school? Is Keith Laird around? No idea, mate.
So I don't hear the fire alarm anymore. Maybe the light will be back on soon.
Shout out to DJ Matt Hum, Tech House Broking from Logan, Montgomery. No, Connor, I'm not going to shout out that you've got a Hardy. Got Arslan watching from Dubai. Don't worry, Stratford End Paddock will be here until the end of the game. It's on the Fenix's own YouTube channel, so should be fine. Logan, there's plenty of websites you can visit for that shout out.
And of course, The Simpsons did it first.
Yeah, The Simpsons did it first. Might as well give you all a bit of information on both these clubs. The Dragoons were founded in 2018 by a bunch of foreigners. Say a bunch of foreigners, but there were a bunch of foreigners who were playing together for a few years and decided to found a football club. And so the Dragoons started in the Polish league system in 2019, and unfortunately COVID hit. So they were making good progress but couldn't move up the league system due to COVID, ending the that league season very early, and they managed to win the league the following year to get promoted to where they are right now. This is their second season at this level. It's the seventh tier in the Polish league system. Is that correct, Alex?
Yeah, that's right. Actually, there's a little, it's funny story here because it was supposed to be the sixth, but meanwhile, on the regional level, they added another tier, so the Dragons got promoted from the seventh tier to the seventh tier.
I mean, that sounds ridiculous, but it is what it is. So the Dragons have had players from, I think, over 25 countries, all people who've come to live in Krakow and wanted a team to play with. So that's one of the main reasons why the Dragoons were formed. There is still a core, of course, of Polish players, as that's required by the Polish league system. So that's pretty much a short summary of the Dragoons. Now on to FC United. They've got a longer, more storied history. They're founded in 2005. I think everyone should know why they were founded. This was due to the Glazers taking over Manchester United. So a number of fans founded the club, and they've been moving up through the English Football League system. And what I will say is that for a non-league club, FC United are really well supported, and they do have a large membership base, something that the Dragoons are hoping that they can achieve one day. If I'm correct, they play in the Northern Premier League, Premier Division at the moment, which is, I think, also the seventh tier of English football. Maybe wrong there, but FC United play at Broadhurst, which is Broadhurst Park, which can hold up to 4,400 people, and they regularly get around 1,500, 2,000 people attending their games. So for the non-league level, they're a really well-supported team, and their membership has, and all their fans, a lot of whom are watching today, have really helped to bring the club far. They've even had players who've played international football playing for their team. From what I can recall, there was a couple of players who played for St Kitts and Nevis, but there was also Rory Patterson, who is FC United's all-time goalscorer, and he played for Northern Ireland, and also he scored as well for Northern Ireland. I think he played 5 games and scored 1 goal. So they've had quite a few international players. Stephen O'Halloran also for Republic of Ireland, and a couple of other boys who've also played for some Caribbean countries. They also have a lot of talent in the team, guys who've played for the national teams at youth level. For Pavel Zhuk, who's the right back today, he moved to England when he was 4 years old from Dansk, and he was a youth at Oldham and Everton. He had a few appearances in the Ekstraklasa, and he's played for the Polish youth team. Charlie Oliver, he was a Man City youth player. He's played for England at the youth levels. Same with Callum Gribham, who was a Manchester United youth player, and he's also played for his country at the youth levels. So that's just a brief summary on FC United, and a smaller one earlier on Dragoons. Still waiting for the lights to come back on. And Ivor Hardy's saying, "Why couldn't you shout me out?" Well, can't shout out everybody, mate.
And BJ is here as well.
Yeah, BJ. Is my name a joke to you? Ah, gotta love it. Ashton Thomas says, "I have been following Rohit since he was a kid. He's my boy and we grew up in Dubai together." Kudos to you, Ashton. Rohit was in my class, brother. He had a love affair with a teacher. Alright. Darren Hannon is fine as long as the bars are still open. Darren, when it comes to partying, the Dragoons team are probably the kings of Krakow, with knowing where to go, where to drink, and finding places that are still open at 10 a.m., 11 a.m. serving alcohol.
The one thing they don't really know is when to stop.
Yeah, they don't know when to stop drinking. Callum, I think if someone is blocking you in, you might be stuck in Tesco's or Asda's. Might need to go inside and ask them to get the owner of that car to shift it. So Fishing Fiend says shout out to Mike. Okay.
Goes by Michael now.
Yeah,
Shout out
Michael.
to Michael Oxmall.
Yeah. And Glenn Williams there saying FC United have 2,100 members at the moment. My wife Emma just asked, are they still plying? I think they're still being plied with alcohol, yes. If you mean the FC United fans. They will have been allowed to bring drinks in. Natalie wants Dead Man on. Fortunately, I think putting dead people on YouTube goes against their terms and conditions. Jack Jeffries wants us to know Paul Donahue likes men. Good for Paul there, Jack. We don't care. People can like whoever they want. Ollie Horton says Lee Harris is a top dog. United Reds. So that's for tomorrow's game, which is Lewes versus Oslo. That should be an interesting game. Oslo's really expensive though, isn't it? It's not going to be a fun away trip like Krakow is.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Lewis are actually looking forward to that one when it comes to the budget for the trip. But yeah, I'm sure they'll find their way around it.
Lights come back on, pyro goes off, lights go off, could write this. Well, that is quite possibly true. Andrea cheering from Bari for FC United. Jimmy Deadman on the FC bench. Ah, gotcha, Les Croft. Shout out to Jimmy Deadman on the FC United bench. And Ian wants to shout out to himself, but I'm not going to do that. I got you, Natalie. Les Croft corrected us there.
I'm wondering if it's actually Ian making all the other accounts.
Possibly. I mean, if he's making so many accounts, he should subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm trying to grow my channel, so Ian, you and your 100 accounts, get over there. Forgot. Is it cold? The temperature in Krakow right now, it's not as cold as it could get.
I think it's around 8 or 9 degrees Celsius at the moment.
It's around 9, which is quite a nice, warm winter's day in Krakow, to be honest.
Yeah, we were actually considering having the game in March, but I think this is a much better choice considering last year's experience when we had hosted Prague Raptors in March for the Phoenix Trophy, and the temperature was around 0 degrees at kickoff, and then went down a couple more degrees.
That day was
at the end
freezing.
of the match. Yeah.
From Samantha Jones, shout out to Emma, Dave, Chris, and Sam and the Joneses at home. Shout out to you guys. I hope, well, I can't say I hope you're enjoying the game at the moment because there's nothing to watch. But thank you for joining us, despite all of the troubles that we're having at the moment. And Leah says, shout out to all of FC United of Manchester who made the journey tonight. So what we're hearing is that there's no electricity in the surrounding area either. So this could be a huge problem here. I don't know, Alex. What would be the possibilities here if it is a general power outage in the area then?
Yeah, that's gonna be complicated. I don't think anyone has control over that, so I guess the referee will probably have to just wait a little bit longer, and then we'll have to take the decision. No, obviously, at at this level, it's hard to know what to expect from the officials, but we it's very possible that we might see a walkover.
Um, as Stratford and Paddock says, big shout out to the Armchair Army, who often have to travel all the way to the kitchen for a fresh brew. Don't forget the toilet as well. It's always a big journey, that one. Carl Lalemont still wants a refund. Is he at the game jam? So Ian and Mike seem to be best of friends now. Tony Sherwood has some tips for Krakow and what you should do if you visit the salt mines.
Michael Hunt has come on to thank Ian for the shout out.
Got Dale Cullen giving a shout out to the commentators. Thanks a lot, Dale. The chat make it easy, to be honest. Eduardo, are we saving on lighting? We rent the stadium, so it's not us saving any money. Fortunately, we pay an arm and a leg for every game. Yozip says lights went off and now an elderly woman fell in the stands, so it's a bit tough. Let's hope the old woman's alright, though because it's Krakow, there's a high chance that she's drunk. All I would recommend, chat, is all of you go and get yourself a nice warm cup of tea, some biscuits, good ones obviously, the ones you can dip in your tea, and if you need to go to the bathroom, pay a visit to the bathroom. Could be a little while.
So apparently the power is out on other parts of the street there, not only the stadium, but it looks like there's a repairman crew there, so we might have the lights back on soon. You can see some lights flashing in the back. That will be the crew working on the grid there. We're trying to get updates from the stadium, but yeah, it's complicated. We've never seen this in what, 2 years since we've started playing here, so we don't really know what to expect, to be honest.
Darren says, rather this than the rubbish on Sky Sports. Too right, mate, too right. Who wants to hear Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher chat crap? Les Croft says, ruining drinking time after game. Mate, Krakow never sleeps. You can literally drink until you're flying out the next day, even if that's at 9 p.m. in the evening. I have had plenty of days where I've come out and the sun's been shining, like come out of a bar after a night out. Commentators, give us a song. Oof, that's a tough one.
I mean, we need Dave for that, but he's our go-to song guy. Unfortunately, he's not here. He's trying to fix the lights, I reckon.
Give us some song numbers and we'll think about it. Best wishes to Jim and Callum who are in Krakow celebrating their recent union. Hope your back is better, Jim. That's from Tim Browning. How many fans, Eduardo? I wish I could tell you, but we don't actually know because at the start of the game there was some pyro going off, so we couldn't see the stands. And then the lights went off, so we can't see the fans.
From what we know, there are at least 100 fans traveling from Manchester, and probably a few tens local ones. So I
Probably a
think,
couple of hundred, 250,
yeah,
something like this.
yeah, a good estimation would be around 200 people in the stadium. If they're still there, we can't really tell at the moment. And also, big shout out to the 300 people still watching this. We try to keep you entertained, but yeah, we're, uh, I'm running out of ideas here, Ash.
It's fine. You know, the chat always helps. You bounce off the chat, you can keep going. There's not really much that we can do from the visuals as our camera just pans around. And welcome Luke the Groot. Thanks for supporting the Dragoons.
He's Groot.
He is Groot too. Danny J says shout out to Debbie, Chris, and Big Lendog. Ah, Big Lendog sounds like a big guy. Ollie Horton says shout out to Tommy Wood. Got a joke from the Stratford End Paddock. Why did the Queen of Potatoes not marry John Motson? Because he was only a commentator. Got any dad jokes? Only ones that will get this broadcast shut down, which I'm not going to.
I mean, we're trying hard enough to keep the people engaged as it is. We don't really need to scare them away with that jokes, is it?
Yeah.
Probably Ian Lindsay has more shoutouts.
Nope, it's been quiet. Sure, Luke, just for you, mate. Is your mate playing? Sean, 9 years old. Jude is saying, you gotta go to bed, mate. Tell him about that, Lemon Bees. I think you would have enjoyed Krakow, because I'm sure Hugh is getting absolutely wasted right now, regardless of the game being on. Paul, I'd love to edit number 7's name. I can't lie, it took me ages just crafting that image just for pre-game so everyone could see what the lineups were. Shout out to Stuart McCracken from Danny J. Has Des Gallagher been sick yet? Oof. No idea, mate. No idea. Depends what time they go into Krakow. Roy Williams says hi to Anthony and Jamie. It's a good idea, Emma, with the night vision goggles, but I don't think they work on the goals, so they might not see the posts, the crossbar. Sure, Hazel, shout out to your nephew James Deadman, who I was told earlier is on the FC United bench. What's that blue flashing light in the other stand? I did notice that before, but it seems to have gone off. Thanks a lot, Roy. Sure. Shout out to your son Roman from Belfast by Shaker Maker. Emma says it's better than watching Man City. I think it's quite similar, isn't it? There's nothing happening, it's boring. Yep, that's correct, Martin. The electricity has gone out in the area. There was rumors that it was due to pyro, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's actually a local area power outage. It's really hot down here where I am. Where are you, Malcolm? Hey Dan, yeah, the fire alarm has gone now, but what we assumed before isn't what it was. It's power outage in the local area, and apparently there is someone from the power company, from the municipality or whatever the hell they're called, that's out trying to fix it. So it's not just the pitch that's lost power. All the houses, shops around the area have also lost power. And so the lighting that you can see on the pitch is emergency lighting.
Are are you still managing to keep the crowd on, Ash? I was trying to make some phone calls to see what's going on. So basically, the emergency services are working on this, but they don't know uh, if the power will be on. Probably not tonight. So I will try to make a call to see if we can replay the game in the morning. Otherwise, yeah, we'll probably consider a walkover for tonight. So I'll make another few phone calls and I'll be back in a few minutes.
If the game gets called off, would they replay the game? No, I don't think so. I think it would be a walkover in favor of FC United. Replay at Broadhurst, turn the lights off after 20 minutes for a laugh. I will probably come down for the game at Broadhurst. I'm guessing your FC United guys would be commentating on that game, so if the lights go off, I'll be quite disappointed because alcohol's not as cheap in Manchester as it is in Krakow.
Okay, so another update from the ground. They're actually considering moving to a different venue at the moment. They are making a few phone calls to see if they can move to Nadvishlan, which is our homepage, our previous homepage. and see if that can be done and continue the game there. Otherwise, another option would be to resume the game tomorrow morning, but I guess that will be the more complicated option. So we're waiting on updates from the ground, and we'll keep you posted as we get them.
And I think that's going to be the end of the stream for now. If we do come back live, we will try to reach out to everyone through the social media um, channels. So if you follow the Dragoons through the Dragoons, and if you follow FC United through FC United, and we'll try to come back live on YouTube, the same place, if the game comes back on. Look, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it's been a difficult watch, better than Man City, as some of you had said. So if the game does not come, if we do not get to play again tonight, I hope you've enjoyed as much of this broadcast as possible, and have a nice evening, everyone. And don't forget to follow the Phoenix Trophies YouTube, and wouldn't mind if you followed mine as well. Thanks, and
Have a good night, everyone.